Government corruption has never been more prevalent or caused more harm. It's why extremism is on the rise. It's why the financial gap between the haves and have-nots has never been wider. And it's why our planet is at risk of an extinction level tragedy. That's why I need your help to keep exposing the truth about the rot on both sides of the aisle. Become a supporter or a friend of the show today by clicking on the coffee link in the description box below. Friends of the show join me on a Zoom hangout once a month, and you guys can ask me any questions you want, and I can get to know you better. But the most important reason to help is to keep the show alive. Together, we can and will save our country and our planet. Thanks in advance and enjoy the show. Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. I have an update to share about a man named Joshua Macias, and it directly relates to January 6th and the militia groups charged with seditious conspiracy. You guys are definitely going to remember Macias because he was arrested back in 2020. He was arrested along with a man named Antonio Lamada. These were the two guys who on November 5th of 2020 drove to the Pennsylvania Convention Center, and that they were still there counting votes. And these guys were armed. So the police received a tip, and luckily they were able to locate these two men. When they found them, they were each carrying a handgun, and the police searched their vehicle, which was parked near the convention center, and it contained an AR-15 and more than 100 rounds of ammo. So they were each accused of plotting a mass shooting, and Macias was awaiting his trial on charges of illegal gun possession and election interference when some new revelations have come to light. So it's now been revealed that he took part in that January 5th meeting in a parking garage with the Oath Keepers founder, Stewart Rhodes, and then Proud Boys chairman, Enrique Tarrio. District Attorney Larry Krasner is overseeing his case, and he told journalists that Macias may now face jail time because of that meeting. And he said that when they first arrested him, Macias and Lamada, they thought that they were, quote, medium fish, but they said that the discovery of him taking part in this underground meeting has him rethinking how integral Macias was in the January 6th attack. He told reporters, quote, "We need to radically reconsider whether Joshua Macias is a mid-sized fish or a shark. I believe he is a shark. Stewart is a shark. Enrique Tarrio is a shark. And who are they meeting with in this underground parking lot? Who were they choosing to meet with face to face so there's no electronic communications that can be tracked? Why are we meeting underground? There were only 4 or 5 people in this meeting, and now that meeting is being lifted up to show that there was specific collusion between the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers in advance. And who was there with them? And here's the thing, Macias and Lamada were both at the Capitol on January 6th, but Lamada is the only one that we know of so far who allegedly entered the building, but neither one of them has been charged or arrested for anything having to do with the actual Capitol attack. So these guys drive to a convention center with weapons while they're tallying votes, right? They let them out on bail for that. Then they haven't charged them with any crimes for January 6th. And to top it all off, Macias was recently caught violating the terms of his pretrial release. And the judge just gave him another pass this past week. Macias, as part of his pretrial release, they banned him from social media and they banned him from attending any rallies. Well, he was busted doing both. He was busted using another name to post online. And then he was also caught attending and recording the trucker protest near DC. And the DA's office told the judge, quote, "Macias' distinctive voice can be heard throughout, and he self-identifies as JM, roughly 6 minutes into the video. Thus, not only is Macias posting to social media, but he is posting video of himself attending a rally, both prohibited by his bail conditions. And his thinly veiled effort to conceal himself in the video as JM is evidence of his awareness that he is violating the conditions of bail." Nevertheless, the judge said, nope, no problem. She said, yeah, I could have revoked his bail, but, I'm just going to warn him. So she gives him a warning after all of this. Oh, yeah, that ought to do it. I'm sure he'll totally listen from here on out. So the DA is now asking for Macias to be cited for contempt of court. We'll see what happens with that. But this is just unreal. I mean, how many chances are they willing to give this guy? He was allegedly going to the convention center to murder people after the election. And even after he was arrested for that, he went to DC for Trump's rally. He clearly has zero respect for the rule of law. He doesn't think that laws apply to him. And people like Tarrio and Rhodes choose to meet face to face in an underground steel and concrete parking garage for a covert meeting for very specific reasons. I'm just saying, right? We don't know what was said because they wouldn't allow anybody to record it, the audio, but we saw the video of them together, and none of the reasons why you do something like that are good. They don't scream, hey, I'm innocent. So why was this guy with the two of them? This was just 2 months after his arrest and just one day prior to the violent attack at the Capitol. Medium fish my ass. So anyway, guys, I will let you know when I hear more about this. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Take care. I'll talk with you soon.
Yeah.